Tonight, 48 Hours investigates a cold case with the haunting clue: a young woman burning in a wheelbarrow outside her California home. Nearly a decade later, there are still no clear answers about who killed that woman and two others. But this morning, a new district attorney is vowing to take a fresh look. Correspondent Troy Roberts began following this case months ago, and here's a preview of his report.
This foundation is all that remains of Tanya Friedley's childhood home in Pinyon Pines, California. On September 17, 2006, it burned to the ground.
We knew right away that everyone was dead.
Inside the home were the bodies of Tanya's mother, Vicki Friedley, and her boyfriend, John Hayward. It was later determined they had both been shot. Outside, investigators made a horrifying discovery.
I learned that Becky was found in a wheelbarrow. Apparently she had been placed in this and set on fire. My baby sister was gone.
Becky Friedley was 18 years old and had a terrible fear of fire.
That's hate. She was obviously the target.
Information from Becky's friends pointed towards her ex-boyfriend, Robert Pape, and his friend, Christian Smith. Tanya's sister, Drew, was hopeful the case would soon be solved.
I kind of felt a sense of relief that they would be arrested.
But the case went cold. Becky's father, Ron Friedley, was a retired lieutenant in the Riverside County Sheriff's Department.
It was frustrating, but they just kept saying they didn't have it. They didn't have enough to make an arrest.
But 6 years after the crime, the Friedley family turned to a private investigator for help and took their case to the media. A provocative billboard featuring a simulated crime scene picture was put up, asking the public for information.
We know somebody out there knows something.
More information came in. Ron Friedley believes the media attention paid off. In March of last year, 7 years after the crimes, Robert Pape and Christian Smith were arrested for the murders. The families of the young men insist they are wrongfully accused. Christy Pape, Robert's sister, says her brother is gentle and a loving member of their family.
We know Robert, and anyone who knows him knows how ridiculous the accusations are.
Christian Smith's father says his son is an honorable man and a decorated war hero who has been awarded 2 Purple Hearts.
My son Christian saved lives in Afghanistan. He doesn't take lives.
The case seemed to be headed to trial, but then this past October,
a bombshell out of an Indio courtroom today.
The charges were abruptly dropped against the 2 men. If they didn't do it, who did?
Troy Roberts is with us. So, Troy,
who did?
It's your delivery, Troy. If they didn't do it, who did?
Well, it is still a mystery after 7 years. So you have to ask that question, like, who killed these people and why?
And why were the charges dropped?
You know what? It's a mystery. That's also a mystery as well. The DA's office offered this vague explanation that there was some sort of unspecified legal issue that came up during the grand jury proceedings against Robert Pape, one of the defendants. But that's all they said to us.
So what does this 48 hours answer? What question?
The question is that who killed
so you'll
these
answer
people?
That?
No, we don't know. It's still a mystery. The victims' family members believe that these killers were set free, that these people actually killed this family.
Can charges be refiled in this case?
They can, technically. They have a new DA in that county, and he promises to take a look at this case, but he didn't give a time frame. So again, it's still a mystery.
It's got to be very frustrating and painful for the family. Thank you, Troy. Saturday night.
You can watch Troy's full report, Murder in Pinyon Pines, tomorrow night on 48 Hours. That's at 10, 9 Central here on CBS.